Welcome to My Designed Life.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us at the Wholepreneur Summit, where we've brought you experts from all over the world to support your mind, body, spirit, and business. Today, we are going into a very unique meditation called Ancestral Healing. Dr. Judith Rich, Huffington Post contributor, explained that this is a therapeutic method that allows us to utilize our power to break chains of addiction, violence, or inherited limiting beliefs from ourselves, our children, their children, and further on. In a time where many of us feel very powerless, we can use this experience to bring healing into our entire ancestral history, allowing us to create a new story and future for ourselves and our family. So get comfortable. I'm going to pass this on to our next guest and personal friend of mine, Vanessa Herrera.
Hello, everybody. My name is Vanessa Grace Herrera. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm an intuitive medium and healer. I help people cleanse their energy fields and help empower them to get to know themselves and who they truly are. I'm an Usui and Tibetan Reiki master teacher since 2018. I also am an apprentice shamanic practitioner with Shaman Jerry Avalos since 2013. We both created Orange County Shamanic Reiki in 2019. I have a Bachelor of Science degree in pharmacy and also a patented co-inventor of an anti-pollution device. I also create Pakuki talismans, which are frequency-treated crystal organite pendants. For more information, please visit my website at theholotree.com. So today, I'm going to guide you through a meditation about healing your ancestral lineage. It's a really powerful meditation. It helps you, your whole bloodline from the beginning of time, basically your ancestors, also your living relatives and your future relatives. This meditation is going to help you heal your DNA, help you release limiting beliefs, release negative habitual behaviors that has been stuck in your cellular level, and just release that. Also release stored past traumas in your bloodline. Release generational curses from your bloodline also. Anyone that's accumulated that over the years from the past until now, you can help release that also. So it's a very powerful meditation, and this is going to help you help your ancestors heal things that they've passed on, but they still have regrets over. So they're stuck here in this dimension, in their dimension. So what you're going to do is connect with them and help them heal that part of them that doesn't need to be, they don't have to have the pressure of regular life anymore. They can release that. They can move on. You can help them cross over with this meditation. So when you are ready, please get comfortable. You can lay down or sit down in your chair. It's fine. I'm going to have you close your eyes and let's begin. Welcome, beloved souls and gifted spirits across the globe. This is an ancestral lineage healing meditation to clear past debts, renew karma, and right the wrongs of your beloved ancestors. Healing your ancestors is very courageous of you. This is a rewarding and fulfilling experience that will allow spiritual growth and expansion of consciousness. This meditation is designed to help you heal past hurts, clear emotional blockages, break the chain of generational curses, living a more peaceful, loving, and abundant life. So when you are ready, I'd like for you to take a comfortable position and relax. Now, let's start with a few series of deep breaths. These breaths will allow us to take in universal love energy and blow out, release any type of negative tension or toxins or vibrations or feelings that we have been holding on to. These deep breaths are designed to get us to focus our attention
on not only our breaths, but receiving cosmic love energy and releasing toxic negative energy. So let's begin by breathing in deep. Hold it in for a count of 3 and release. Breathe into your nose deep as you can get. Hold it for a count of 3 and release. Again, let's breathe in deep. Hold it for a count of 5 and release. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in deep. Hold it for a count of 5 and release. 1 more time. Breathe in deep as you can get. Hold it for a count of 5 and release. Now at this time, we will get grounded. As we go through this guided meditation, we will be transcending time and space. And we will be traveling through dimensions in hopes to heal our ancestors. But we want to stay grounded in our physical realm. So at this time, I would like for you to imagine branches growing from the bottom of your feet. These are very strong roots that have you planted firmly, so deep into the earth. That helps you maintain your earthly connection. So imagine these roots stretching from the bottom of your feet, cracking the earth's crust, going into the mantle, going deep down into all the layers of the earth, and just feel yourself being one with the earth. The deeper and longer you go, the stronger the connection. Now, once you feel nice and firmly rooted, imagine a nice and healing green or blue light surrounding you at this time. Now, this light is a very warm light. It could be a warm, healing green or cool, healing blue. Imagine your aura filled with this color at this time. And just feel the color radiating through and into each and every one of your cells. Feel it rushing through your veins, this healing light, this healing energy. You feel it flowing through from the top of your crown chakra as it begins to expand now. As we invite this healing, loving light energy, it will be directed to help us to heal our ancestors. Absorb it through your body. Let it run down through the back of your spine, down your shoulders, through your arms, all the way to your fingertips, going through your chest area, your stomach, and as you invite the warm healing energy into yourself, it's cleansing yourself and healing you as it rushes through you. It's cleansing, it's warming, it's energizing. You take this energy down, all the way down into your lower chakras, into your belly, and just let it swirl into all of your chakras and heal your chakras, cover them and coat them. And down into your groin area, just healing and coating whatever issues you may have going on there. And down into your legs. Just feel this energy flowing through you, circling around your kneecaps, pushing out any knee pain, down into your legs and into your feet, helping to heal your feet. And once this healing energy is all over you, I would like for you to visualize a bright white light that is like a covering shield that is impermeable yet surrounds your healing green or blue light. Remember, your aura is still shining with that healing love energy. Now we are just going to invite a protective white light around us. As we travel, we need protection. We're going into unknown regions, going to meet people that we never met before. People that share our same bloodline, but may not share our same philosophies and ideas about things. So we want to protect ourselves. So visualize yourself being surrounded by a bright white light. I would like you to state out loud your intention for this meditation. Whether your meditation is to clear yourself of financial burdens because your ancestors didn't know how to manage money, or whether you would like to break the curse of all the females in your family being molested, or all the females in your family not being able to secure long-term relationships, or to break a family bloodline of cancers, diabetes. Whatever your intent is, I'd like for you to state that out loud. And then I would like you to say, I state your full name at birth. Call out to all of the ancestors, all the way back, through all of the generations, to the very beginning of our bloodline. On my mother's side, my maternal bloodline. State your mother's name 3 times. Say to your ancestors, all ancestors on my mother's bloodline, rise to meet me. I am here to offer you love, peace, healing, and redemption. Now, as you feel the energy flowing through you, I'd like for you to state, I state your full name at birth. Call out to all of my ancestors on my father's bloodline, on my paternal bloodline, going back through all of the generations, all the way back through time to the very beginning of our bloodline. State your father's name 3 times. Say to the ancestors, all my ancestors on my father's side, all of the ancestors, rise to meet me. I have come to offer you love, peace, healing, and redemption. Now, at this time, I would like for you to picture yourself running fast through a forest filled with all types of wildlife. Birds, horses, monkeys, bears, lions. All the animals are in a frenzy, running to and fro, as if they have no destination. You can barely see your way clear on the path because all of the animals are just clouding your view as they run to and fro, having no concept of time or place. They just are in that moment, running wild. Now, as you continue to run, you see a clear path. I want you to take this path. This path is wide, full of trees, no animals, just green plants, strong, sturdy rooted trees, bushes, beautiful flowers you have never seen before, bright reds and oranges, and colors not even visible in the earthly spectrum of color. Continue to walk down this path, and as you walk down this path, to your right, you see a concrete building. You enter and you see no one. There's no furniture. There's no sound. No electricity. It just appears to be a room. Then suddenly, from the shadows appears, on your mother's side, the closest removed generation to your mother, head of those families. This is your chief ancestor, who comes to represent this generation. Feel the energy. Introduce yourself. Embrace this person, if you like. If the energy doesn't feel kind or warm, then keep your distance. In this ancestor's hand, he or she is holding a basket. You have no idea what's in the basket because the basket has a sealed, locked, timed lid on it. You ask the ancestor, "What's in the basket?" But you get no response. You feel inclined to take the basket, so you take the basket. In the distance, you see a truck, almost seemingly appeared out of nowhere. A white pickup truck. So you put the basket in the back of the pickup truck. Now this truck has seemingly no significance, but it's there just for you, just in the nick of time. So you go around to the driver's side, hop in. The keys are already in the ignition. Start the car and continue down the path. As you drive, admiring all the beautiful trees, beautiful flowers, a couple of butterflies flying around, couple of insects that you never seen before. Then just up ahead, there's another stone building. You already instinctively know what to do. You know what to expect. You say to yourself, "Ah, another ancestor, another basket." You go in. This time, there are 3 ancestors holding baskets. Each ancestor's basket is different in size, different in color, each with a locked, sealed, timed lids on them. There's no need to ask. You take the baskets and you put them in the back of your pickup truck. Get back in the truck. Keep on driving down the road. As you approach a huge stone building with a barbed wire fence around it. That is at least 13 feet in height. There are bars on the windows. This is a building of stone that you have never seen before. It's almost as if it's a fortress. You feel a little anxious as you approach, but you know it has to be done. You approach the front entrance. You ask yourself, should I leave my truck running? Because you don't know what to expect. However, with strength and power, you persevere and you open the door. Inside are 12 rooms, each filled with 10 ancestors. So many people, so many relatives. Some feel friendly, some feel not so warm, but it all feels familiar. All that energy built up in one place, you can't hear yourself think because of all the different sounds and cries and moans that are coming from the ancestors. You take center stage and you say to them all, ancestors on my mother's side, I greet you in love. I am here to offer my love, to bring you peace, healing, and redemption. Allow me to take your baskets, each and every one of you. Form a line, I gladly accept them all. Some ancestors talk amongst each other and they say, is this possible? Is this happening? Some don't believe that it's true. One by one, they begin to give you their baskets, and you load them on the back of the pickup truck. And there's so many of them that you don't even know if they all will fit. Now, keep driving. Keep driving. Up to your left, there's an iron building. It's a huge iron castle, unlike the stone buildings, but almost with the same sense of familiarity. But instead of 2 or 3 separate buildings, this is like a compound. This is where the ancestors on your father's side are being held. You approach it with caution because the energy seems different. You knock at the door. The door opens as if they've been waiting for you all along. Inside this compound, there are many different families, some with children, some crying, some laughing, some are staring off as if in a state of mental travel. And you take center stage and you say to them, ancestors on my father's side, I am here to offer you love, peace, healing, and redemption. Allow me to take all that ails you, all that burdens you, and all that troubles you. My truck is just outside. Then you visualize yourself leading each and every ancestor. There are thousands of them, thousands of people pouring out of the compound, each with their bags, their buckets, their satchels, their suitcases, all of their sicknesses, all of their diseases, all of their ailments, all of their unpaid debts. It's all being loaded to the back of your pickup truck. It's so heavy because now you have all the burdens and all of the debts and all of the sealed baskets that weigh down your truck. But it's time to come back now. It's time to come back. But before you come back, you gotta make a pit stop. You got to go to the dumping site. And this is a universal dumping site that is far, far away in another dimension, in another multiverse. You make your way to this dumping site. You visualize your truck as it drives and drives and drives for miles. Finally, just up ahead, you see a sign that says, Ancestral dumping site. As you approach, you look around and you see piles and piles of trash and sickness and death and hurt and abuse and joys and pain and tears and blood and sweat. It's all around you, and you begin to dump. Curiosity has the best of you now, and as you begin to unload the baskets that were given to you by your ancestors on your mother's side, you notice that the timer on them is just about to be up. You hear one of the baskets unlock. Inside of the basket is some of the foulest, stinking, nastiest, trashiest filth that all of your ancestors have accumulated throughout the generations. You can barely stand the smell. You begin to unload the baskets along with all the rubbish, dead, sickness, illness, tears, joys, pains from all of the ancestors from your father's side. You're down to the last amount of trash, and now your truck is clean, sparkling clean. You feel good. You've accomplished something. You've helped them. So now, as you travel on your way back, your ancestors are smiling. They're happy now because you've given them the freedom that they need to move forward, to be at peace and at love and oneness. And they've given you a gift of freedom to break free and lose yourself of everything that has been holding you back. As you drive back in your truck, feeling good and feeling proud of yourself, you begin to wave at all of them on the right and wave at all of them on the left. Everybody's smiling and happy and cheering for you as you're going back, and everyone telling you thank you and how much they love you, and running up to the truck and showering you with hugs and love and affection and thanks and praise for helping to heal them. As you get closer back to where the animals are, you feel a sense of happiness, yet a sense of grief because you're leaving them behind. You get yourself together to pull into the parking space to park your white pickup truck where you found it waiting for you. It is time to walk back down the path and walk through to where the animals are, so you can run back through the jungle of all the animals, the birds, the horses, the wolves, the bears, the squirrels, the snakes, all of the animals running to and fro, almost as if they don't have a destination, without any concept of time and place. You run through the animals, dodging right to left, making your way back to enter back into your physical body. When you get to the path of where the animals are, you see a shining light off in the distance. Something inside of you is telling you to approach this light, so you begin to walk towards the light. As you get closer and closer to the light, it begins to shine even brighter. You see a door, a completely white door. It's a huge door, one of the biggest doors you've ever seen with a crystal doorknob. And you open that door, and the amount of love that falls over you, you behold what is in front of you is immeasurable. What you see before you are piles and piles and dozens of gifts that your ancestors have left for you as thanks. There's health, there's wealth, there's homes, there's cars, there's children, there's marriage, there's peace, there's happiness. All of the gifts that you can ever imagine are in that room. Each and every one with your name on it, with a little note in front of all of them that says, "Take these gifts back with you as a token of our love, appreciation, and thanks. With love, your ancestors." Now, as you begin to keep all of your gifts, I want you to feel yourself coming back into your physical body. Feel your flesh begin to move your shoulders around. You've been sitting for quite some time. You should feel very light. You should feel almost weightless, which you should feel very gifted, very rich in spirit. And as you regain awareness of your physical self, I want you to say, "Be with me, ancestors, be with me." Give thanks. Now, go ahead and wind out of this meditation. Take a couple of deep breaths. You can thank your ancestors for their gifts. Physically, you can write down any sensations or feelings that you got along the way. Feel free to write these impressions down because they may come up again at a later time and you may have to revert back to them. At this time, you may want to drink some water because you've been on a spiritual journey. You may even need to eat a little something. Go ahead and eat something fresh. Remember to pour a drink to your ancestors, offering fresh water to a plant, or putting a little food to the side for them. Lighting a candle dedicated for your ancestors. And giving complete thanks to your protective spirits. Giving complete thanks, gratitude, and reverence to the creative source of all that is. You have just healed your ancestral lineage. Go forward in peace and co-create your destiny. Become the healers, teachers, leaders that you are born to be. Walk in love.
Thank you so much for doing this courageous healing work. Your ancestors have been waiting for this time, for someone to heal them, to help them release what they needed to release for such a long time. And you are that person for the family. So thank you. It's very powerful that you have stepped up here today. Feel free to do this meditation again. The more you do it, the more you are activating your highest potential within you and your whole bloodline. So again, thank you for this. This is exactly what the world needs right now. You are helping release the dense energies that have been accumulating in the world for so many generations, right? And now that you're doing this, you're helping release that negativity, and actually we're able now to bring in the positive. And so this is what's going to help heal the world, help it become a better place, better future for all of us. So thank you again. And I appreciate all of you for doing this work. If you have any more questions, please visit my website at theholotree.com, TheHolo TREE.com. And I want to thank Tanya for having this event for us here today. And thank you, Tanya. You know, I've always loved you since we were in high school together in basketball, in her cheerleading outfit. She's been a lifelong friend, and I really appreciate our friendship together. And I'm glad that she's doing all the work that she's doing, and it's beautiful and inspiring. And I hope we can do some more things together. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. And yes, I was a cheerleader and a basketball player in high school. Thank you so much for that wonderful reminder. Now, if you guys want to dive further into these areas of practice, then definitely reach out to connect with Vanessa and the Holo Tree, where she has all types of tools and resources to assist you in growing within your spiritual areas of life. So thank you again, Vanessa, for all that you do. And thank you all for showing up to create your best life. As you know, this summit is free, so if you enjoyed what you learned here today, we would love your appreciation in the form of shares, likes, comments, and follows. And if you haven't already, please check our weekly show, My Design Life, where we test methods and habits to live a life you love. You can connect with me at Tanya MFK and at My Design Life Show on Facebook and Instagram, and learn more about our workshops, courses, and coaching at TanyaMFK.com. Now remember, your someday starts today. Make it the best. I'm Tanya MFK, and I'll see you next time.
Welcome to My Designed Life.